All right. Good morning, everybody. You know what time it is. That's right. It's Friday morning. Thank goodness, eh? Yeah, I know. I know. It's Friday, and we are so happy it's Friday. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Liberty Street Rock here in the home gym. We're getting on the bike right away. Let's get things rolling. The timer's reset. All the monitors and screens are on. The music is on. And we're just going to triple check that music level. We're getting on the bike this morning. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right, let's get on the bike. We've got our drink here. Oh, we didn't turn on the one little thing that I like. So we've got a Friday workout here. So today is, right now, we're going to do 20 minutes of cardio. I'm a couple of minutes behind schedule today. Tired. It was a late night last night. That's what happens. And also just feeling a little tired, feeling a little bit under the weather. Okay, here we go. We're on the bike. Yeah, feeling a little bit under the weather. Oh, why is that doing that to me? There we go. And yeah, just a little beat up, very sore from yesterday's leg workout. We're doing shoulders this afternoon. So, but we're going to change things up completely here today. How do I even start the conversation? But I guess we'll just start. So, yesterday afternoon, late, just before, literally like 15, 20 minutes before I went on stream, you're scrolling through, I know it's Facebook. I still go on Facebook. I don't go on anywhere near what I used to, but I'm scrolling through. And of course, we all have friends in your list. They post things. And I saw somebody post something. And it said RIP, rest in peace. And I'm like, who died? So I went and did a little more research, which literally was like a click or two away. And morning, people, morning. And I noticed a guy, I won't say his name, a guy that I used to work with, and that the other guy that posted, we all used to work with it. I learned that he died. And when I went to his Facebook page where now his sister had posted, I learned that he took his own life. And he took his own life literally on Wednesday. She posted this on Thursday. And we all worked with this guy. I had no idea this guy suffered with mental health problems and struggles and all this stuff. I had no idea. I had none whatsoever. Even after I left the company, I used to see him all the time. And I was shocked. I was beyond shocked. I'm not going to lie. I'd lost contact a little bit with him in the last few years. But I had still seen him around. And I was stunned. I was so shocked. So, of course, you start messaging other people. Hey, do you hear about so-and-so? My goodness, like, everybody's just devastated. Guy was such a nice guy, great guy, always willing to help, and we worked together. Him and I, we literally were side by side. We worked together all the time. So, yeah, I was a little bit taken aback, very, very surprised. Had no idea. So, rest in peace, bro. I hope you're all, I just wish I had known, but there's not much we can do now, except, get the message out there. Hey, if you're struggling, you got to ask for help. I'm still very, very saddened by it because I don't even know if he was 30. He was way younger than me. I know that much. And you know what? Maybe he would have been 30 by now. That would probably make, actually maybe even 32 or 3 now. But yeah, very sad, very sad. And honestly, it's the first time I've ever talked about this stuff on stream because I just normally don't do that. I know. And I know there's other people that talk about, the mental health issues of today in the world today. And maybe I don't know, I'm a little older. I'm not, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, but maybe I don't understand the younger generation. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'll be honest and say that. But that's not something in my generation that we ever discussed, stopped to think about. I don't even think the words mental health ever came together. It's just not something we openly talked about back in my day. Maybe we didn't recognize it in my day, but I think it hit me a little harder because we did work side by side. We literally worked together plenty of times. And he was such a team player. He always jumped in. Um, the funny thing, I shouldn't say funny, but the one thing that one of the guys that I spoke to last night, he said to me, "Oh yeah, I remember him. That guy, like he used to drink Red Bull, right?" I'm like, "Yep, that was the guy." And he loved his Red Bull. Like we always joked about that. Dude, how many do you drink those a day? And like, but we used to have a lot of fun together. He laughed, funny guy, but yeah, very, very, very tough. And I'm not going to sit here and deny or not admit, like I do realize that the pandemic and locking everybody at home had some serious repercussions. That was difficult for a lot of people. And I know that now more than ever. I was extremely fortunate and lucky. I worked through the entire thing. I never missed a day. I literally worked out of town. I didn't even work. I was gone from home 3 to 4 days a week. I wasn't even home. I was out at the job site. So, yeah, a little bit different for me. But, yeah, very, very crazy. So, anyways, we'll miss him for sure. We'll miss him for sure. All right, let's get into today. It's Friday, and let's get into it. Ink Pitbull, welcome in. And it's a Friday, and I'm starting vacation basically later on this afternoon. Got a week off coming up, which means plenty of streaming, plenty of workouts, and yeah, that's what's going on for me. I might even, actually, I might stream some music too, because I'm so long overdue on that. It's not even funny, so yeah. But anyways, it's Friday. Thank goodness. And next week is Easter, so that means we've got Friday here as a stat holiday in Canada. Sunday is a stat holiday in Canada. So lots of good family time coming up, and plus my sister's here, so we'll definitely gonna get together. Okay, we got our drink going here today, and yeah, I'm only gonna do 20 minutes today. I didn't get started till shortly after 5 this morning, so that's okay. Looking forward to shoulders. Now this is going to be our second workout of the new shoulders workout, because I actually started these new workouts with shoulders. So looking forward to it this afternoon, and should be a good one. No Leaf games yesterday or today. At least I'm pretty confident that I think they play Saturday night. I have absolutely no idea who they're even playing. I'll have to talk about it on Sunday, I guess, but I honestly don't know. Or I'll find out today and we'll talk about it this afternoon, who they're playing. So yeah, that's what's going on. I know the Jays were playing last night. Where we were, they had the game on, which was pretty good, but I know the game was tied at 2 at one point. Yeah, hockey's like baseball. Yeah, baseball is kind of interesting, and I don't watch a lot of it, but I know, you used to get the double headers. I don't see that much anymore. I don't see baseball having double headers much, at least in the last number of years. I don't know if they've gotten away from that, but 2 games in one day. Now, granted, they used to play like the B guys, the secondaries in the second game usually. But hockey, they only play 2 games. Actually, I know the WHA used to do 3 games in 3 days. Yeah, definitely very rare now. At least from my perspective, and I'm no expert in baseball, that's for sure, but hockey, they only go back-to-back games. The NHL hasn't done 3 games in a row. I don't even know if they ever did. I know the WHA did in the 70s. But, yeah. And football's like 1 game a week. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll play this play Sunday. Just shut her down Sunday. Pretty rare that you get you get a football game, like sometimes I guess you could get a Saturday or, well, no, the NFL doesn't play on Saturdays. They usually play Sunday, Mondays, and Thursdays. But very rare would you get a team playing a game on a Sunday and then they're out playing again on Thursday. Football slackers, I know. Like one game every 4 or 5 days. Like it's only football. I know. And again, I'm no expert at football. I mean, I do like it. I know plenty of the rules. It's kind of like baseball. Like I like baseball. I know plenty of the rules. I mean, I don't know them all, obviously, but you know, I know the basic rules and stuff to get me through the game. But yeah, slackers. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. And certainly, I mean, soccer. It took soccer so long to catch on over here. It really, really did take a long time. It's pretty popular now. You know, I know they've got that. There's a football or a soccer league now here in North America, and they do draw pretty good numbers. But it did take a long, long time to really catch on over here. But yeah, see, I'm more of I do love, I mean, hockey's my go-to. Football probably would be my second before baseball. Granted, if the Jays were actually in the playoffs and actually, you know, competing for the pennant, you know, I certainly could be swayed to watch. I definitely could be swayed to watch. But, you know, 162 game season, like, come on, right? Like, you start in April when it's still snowing and like a blizzard here and wintry weather. I mean, the legendary opening game in 1977 was a snowstorm. I mean, there's pictures and videos of literally a whiteout pretty much close to it. How can you be a fan of hockey after what happened with Alan Thicke? You're gonna have to help me. What happened to Alan Thicke? Are we talking about the Zamboni thing? I'm not sure. You're gonna have to remind me. Oh, God, I don't even think I remember that. Maybe I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, no. I mean, recreationally, it's happened, believe me. I mean, that's why there's those defibrillators literally in every single arena across Canada now. I'm not saying his deaths brought that on, but I think it was the ongoing deaths that happened. Oh, okay, I have to admit, I don't think I even knew this. I'll have to go Google and find out when that happened, because even I don't really recall very much, you know, strongly knowing that. I think you're mentioning it now, I think I do recall, but I have no idea what year that happened in. I have none. But believe me when I tell you, you know, guys over 30 and 40, 50 playing hockey recreationally, yeah. I wasn't. Yeah. I never watched the show. Never got into it. But yeah, I knew he was on that show. Yeah, like recreationally, you know, men playing hockey, predominantly men. I know women play it, but predominantly men. They get out there and they play, and then boom, they have a heart attack. Right? It does happen. Like, I can tell you right now, I remember playing hockey. I was in my late 20s. He was in How I Met Your Mother. Oh, I don't even know that one. He was in How I Met Your Mother. Oh, yeah. No, I don't have any recollection of that. I played hockey in my late 20s. And I can remember, like, playing that and, like, just the heart going, man. Like, it was just... Like, and you're playing and playing and playing. And yeah, like, I just remember the intensity. And I mean, I was 25, 26, 27. And I was kind of in I can remember being a little bit surprised. I don't want to say shocked, but I can remember being very, very surprised at how intense it was. And it was like, wow, you know. So, yeah. Like I haven't, like even here, when I'm doing HIIT cardio, it's intense. As Americans, we learned all we know about Canada from Red, Green, yeah, and how I Met Your Mother, yeah, for sure, absolutely, I guarantee it. And Alan Thicke too, and Michael J. Fox, and Wayne Gretzky in LA. Yeah, we export all our best to the States. Michael Bublé, there you go. There's a guy. There's another one for you. You know, Canada's answer to Harry Connick Jr. Michael Bublé. Yeah, Michael Bublé is a good guy though. He's actually a cool guy. Yeah, he is. He's actually a cool guy. I don't know if you're gonna do jazz like that, like Harry Connick. I remember when he broke in like '92, you know, and he was just like young. He was like 22. He was just this young guy, young kid almost. But he was just so suave and cool. Yeah, Nickelback. Yeah, a lot of people hate Nickelback. You know, it's really funny. Home Gym Physique. Don't forget Due South. Oh, yeah. Due South. I forgot about that one, too. Okay, here, I'll give you another one that's nowhere near as popular. But there's a TV show filmed here in Canada in the 80s called Night Heat. That entire TV show, all episodes are all on YouTube, and it was all filmed here in Toronto. I watch it now just to see all the background imagery. Forget the story in the show. But look up Night Heat. All the actors and actresses are literally Canadian. Yeah. So that's another good show. And it was on late night American television back in the 80s. And when they canceled it after the 4th season, sadly, the ratings were still good. Kind of like WKRP in Cincinnati. They canceled that show in its 4th year, at the end of its 4th year, and it was still like a top 6 show. Oh yeah, gotta get rid of it. Cancel it. Done. Get rid of it. Gone. Crazy. But yeah, Night Heat's a good show. I love that show. And it is set and based like it's in New York. Oh, I love WKRP. Who didn't? I mean, how could you not love that show? Like, that show was so popular, and they took on some tough topics, man. They took on the entire situation there at in Cincinnati at the big stadium when the Who played, and all those people got killed, right, in December of '79 at the Who concert. They took that on literally a week after that happened. They did an entire episode all on that issue. And that was literally written live at the show. Oh yeah. Google or YouTube it up. It's on YouTube. You can find that episode right on YouTube, no problem. Yeah. That happened December 29th. They did an episode literally a week later on that, and at the end of the show they actually dedicated the show to the people, and that's when they ended what do they call that seating, rush seating or whatever they call it, where there's no seats assigned. That they passed a city ordinance banning that type of seating. Now it's all assigned seats. You get a number, that's where you're sitting, that's the ticket you buy. They have a very specific word and name for it. It's not called rush seating. It's something else. I forgot the name of it now, but yeah. But yeah, pretty unbelievable. But that was a great show. Great cast too. You know, that was the thing. All the people in that show: Howard Hessman, Tim Reed, Jan Smithers, I think her name was. Obviously Lonnie Anderson. You know. But yeah, all good, strong actors and actresses in that show. But yeah, look up Night Heat if you've never seen an episode. It was filmed all in overnights. There's literally rarely a daytime scene in the show. It's always filmed at night. They used to film from 7-8 o'clock at night until 6 in the morning. And and it was all filmed in downtown Toronto. They even have like the light blue New York City police cars, which of course, you know, they're not. All they say on it is police. They never say a name of a city, which was something they avoided. They never, ever, ever said a name of a city. But I like to watch it because I grew up in Toronto, without doxing myself. But I grew up in and around TO and was in TO all the time. So I recognize a lot of the buildings, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And granted, a lot of that stuff's like now gone. So yeah, it's you know, they've torn this down, built this, tore that down, built this. So I like to just see if that's still there, is that still there. So okay, so we've been chatting the whole time here, keeping it real, and we literally have 30 seconds left in this 20-minute bike ride this morning. Pitbull is in the house. Home Gym Physique is here. Welcome in, welcome in. Got started a few minutes late today, kind of dragging a little bit tired. Late night, not super late, but late by my standards. Late by my standards. Okay, we got 10 seconds here. Whew, yeah. Pretty beat up after the epic squat-a-thon leg workout yesterday. That was a tough one. But there we go, 20 minutes. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. Alright, let's hop off the bike. We'll grab the book. Let's put those there for a minute. I thought Night Heat was an old show with... No, that was In the Heat of the Night. Yeah, that was In the Heat of the Night. That was another great show. That was another great one. I love that one. Yeah, I think that started in 88. Or late, or maybe early 89. Okay. Yeah, that had another good solid cast too. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's move this here. Okay, let's put the bike away. Okay. I had to look up Due South. I'd never heard of it. Oh yeah. I have to admit I don't recall where that was filmed, and I didn't watch much of it actually. I mean, I think I watched a few episodes. I know the lead actor was a pretty popular Canadian actor, but I would struggle to know his name. There was a couple of other shows that were filmed in Canada, right here actually in the Southern Ontario area. One was called ENG, and then there was another one called Hot Shots, and those Hot Shots lasted I think one season and had a great car though, convertible as I recall. ENG I think went on for 2 or 3 or 4 seasons, and it had a pretty good solid following too. Okay, let's get started on this ab circuit. Let's refresh our memories. Bicycles, weighted ab crunches, leg raises, banded, that's right, we need our banded ab. Let's grab our banded ab crunch. And I think we have some stuff here holding onto it. There we go. Okay, and we'll put that in place. Okay, and we're all set. Okay, let's go. Bicycles, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, up we go. And over to weighted ab crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, leg raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next. Banded ab crunches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay. First round is done. For comedies, though, I gotta be honest, Three's Company and John Ritter, there may have been nobody better when it came to that kind of comedy, physical comedy. John Ritter was a masterclass all by himself. He was that good. And it's hard to believe that he played a preacher on the Waltons before he took on the role in Three's Company. It's almost beyond belief, but that's how talented of an actor he was. Yeah. I know, what was his name? Kramer. I think his real name's Richards. He had the same talent for physical comedy, and pretty much almost in the same class as John Ritter, but John Ritter kind of set the bar for that, in my opinion. It was pretty amazing. We watched that show faithfully back in the day too. You know, with all the other shows of the day, like the $6 Million Man. I know about the I knew about his situation there. We won't discuss that. We can't do that. Acting wise though, he was obviously talented, but obviously had some other issues going on. But yeah, John Ritter was that good. Lee Majors, there's a guy who reinvented himself so many times. Everybody forgets he was on I think it was called The Big Valley in the late 60s. As a young guy, and then he went on and starred in $6 Million Man, like for, I think it's at least 4 or 5 seasons in the 70s. And then comes back in like 82 and reinvents himself as the Fall Guy. You know, like he was on 3 TV series. Unheard of. Like completely unheard of. And you'd be hard pressed to name somebody who did 3 television series. Larry Hagman, but he did 3, but he reprised the same role in the 3rd one. He played JR again. Lee didn't. Lee literally created a whole new character. So, yeah. Now, Larry Hagman was incredible. He was a great guy, too. Great actor. Okay, let's get going again here. Bicycles, weighted ab crunches, leg raises, banded ab crunches, followed up by push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's go. Okay, weighted ab crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, flip around, right into leg raises. Oh, look at that. Frosty's here. Okay, we'll catch up on chat in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now over to banded ab crunches. Here we go. All right, let's do it. It's a little far away this time. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Flip around, push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, okay, there's 2 rounds down. All right, let's catch up on chat. Alrighty. Thank you for your patience, your support during these ad breaks. Keeps the stream alive and thriving. Meanwhile, let's catch up on chat. Chat's on a nostalgia trip of 8 pit bulls, reminiscing about Alan Thicke and classic Canadian shows like Due South and WKRP, while Bodrick's official drops hot new tracks from Liberty Street Rock. Don't forget to check out the fresh merch too. And remember, not all Canadians are hockey fans. Some are just here for the tunes and good old TV memories. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. That is funny. Alrighty. Okay, let's do a quick check on the stream. Make sure everything is okay. I know, hey, is that not epic? That is funny. Oh my goodness, that was too funny. Alrighty. Alrighty. The funny thing about Lee Majors, that's a Trudeau law. If you're Canadian, you must. Oh, well, I don't know about that, but I know he was spotted at hockey games, but yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say about Lee Majors. The funny thing is about him is every show he was in was a hit, and he did movies on the side from time to time too. He did a few movies back in his day, so yeah, pretty good, pretty phenomenal actor. Lindsay Wagner wasn't too bad. I think she did 3 seasons. We had Wonder Woman. Here's a show for you if you're into that superhero stuff. Very few people even know that there is an actual live action television show, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, filmed in 1978. Yes, and he married Farrah Fawcett too, that's right. Yeah, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and there was a live action television show filmed in 78, 79. The entire series is on YouTube, and it is called The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. I mean, it is pure late 70s cheese, but it is good. It's pretty darn good for its day, you know. I'm a huge Farrah fan. Yeah, who wasn't, right? Yeah, there was Farrah Fawcett, there was Cheryl Tiegs. Me personally, I was a big Marilyn fanatic. That's why you see the Marilyn down here. She was my go-to, but Farrah was obviously right there. Cheryl Tiegs was popular. Jacqueline Smith was popular. Oh yeah. And actually, Lindsay Wagner was also, oh yeah, all Charlie's Angels, you know it. And Lindsay Wagner was right up there in the late 70s. She had that big hair affair going on, right? So, oh yeah. And I think Jacqueline Smith, what did they say the other day? She's like 78 now, 76, 78, something like that. I don't know if she's finally hit 80, but yeah, she still looks phenomenal too, apparently. So, Alrighty, one more round to go. Let's go. Let's get it in. Bicycles, weighted ab crunches, leg raises, banded ab crunches, followed up by push-ups. Let's do it. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Weighted ab crunches. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, flip around, leg raises. Let's go. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, over here, banded ab crunches. Let's go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, flip around, push-ups. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, all done. Whew. Okay, let's put this away. Okay, let's change things up a little bit here. You know, if we're all talking late 70s TV shows, I mean, how can we not discuss the all epic, the epic Dukes of Hazzard? Came out in '79. What was her name? Catherine Bach, wasn't it? She played Daisy Duke. She was one of the hottest ones, hottest ladies, 79, 80. Funny story you learn later. Yeah, those short shorts known as Daisy Dukes, that she basically started an entire trend all by herself. But didn't she have to, they wouldn't let her go without wearing pantyhose, some type of legging. So think about that now. So here she is. Oh yeah, you can wear those little short shorts, but you got to wear pantyhose. And that, I do believe, is accurate. But yeah, the first couple seasons of the Dukes was, I mean, I watched it as a kid. I mean, who didn't? It was literally one of their top shows. Now, I don't know if it was number one, but it was certainly up there. And, I mean, Catherine Bach was all over TV Guide back in the day. They had pictures of her everywhere. Other magazines. So yeah, she was pretty popular. Then they tried to do the old switcheroo, right? Let's get rid of Bo and Luke Duke and bring in two ringers who look just like them. Now look at what some girls wear on Twitch. Oh yeah, I know. Well, just look what they wear in general, but that's a whole other situation. But yeah, they did the old switcheroo with Bo and Luke Duke. Let's get rid of them. We bring in, what was it, Coy and Vance. Looks exactly like them. Nobody will ever notice. Oh my goodness. That lasted 18 episodes apparently. And the show tanked, and to be honest with you, I don't think it ever really recovered after that. I think there was a bit of a boost, but by that point, I think they'd kind of, jumped the shark, as they said. Speaking of that, Happy Days, there you go, another top show for 5-6 years. Another great 70s show with a great stellar cast of young actors and actresses. Oh yeah, for sure. The reality is I don't really watch a whole lot of TV today. There's very little I actually watch in today's world. I do have a few shows I like. I gotta admit though, not a lot. It took my wife probably a good 5 or 6 years to get me to watch The Walking Dead. It just didn't interest me, but I finally did kind of cave and start watching it, and then eventually I did get into it. There's a new show though out that I do go out of my way to watch. It's not on quote unquote traditional television, mind you. It's on I think it's on AMC. It's called Dark Winds. I do watch that show. I loved Longmire, but of course A&E got rid of that. #1 show. Let's cancel it. Gone. Get rid of it. Nope. It's gotta go. And then I think Netflix picked it up. Same here. I don't watch much American stuff. Mainly, just a few classic. Oh yeah. Okay, if you want to go classic, and I'm not talking 70s classic, let's go back even further. I'll take you back. A show from the 60s that I got watching in the 80s as a young kid. Early, I'm talking when I was like grade 9, so I was like 14, 15. Hogan's Heroes. That phenomenal cast. I loved that show. And it is one of those TV shows. It was set in World War II, so it's in a time setting. And it was filmed, actually the very first episode, the pilot episode, was filmed in black and white, and then the rest of it was all filmed in color, which was, pretty brazen for the time, right? Because a lot of stuff was still in black and white. They were just switching the color, but it was expensive. But that's a show. I love that show. That, like, great cast, funny writing. It's just an overall good show. I mean, some people wouldn't get the humor, probably wouldn't like the humor, but I did. Oh yeah, for sure. I love that. I'm a big Western fan, so I love those 50s, early 60s Western TV shows. Not the spaghetti Western movies, which were kind of cheese-filled, but good old Western shows. One of my favorites is Wyatt Earp, the TV show Wyatt Earp. I love that show. Great show. Most of the episodes are really, really well done. There's a few that are a little bit cheesy, but there's a guy on YouTube that now has taken the black and white TV show and he's colorized it, and it gives it a whole new appeal and whole new look. But my grandfather was into Westerns, and that's where I got the love of Westerns from. He was into it, and I can remember he was watching Gunsmoke, all the old, 60s classic TV shows, Bonanza, and a bunch of others. But that's one that I like. And I can't think of the name of the TV show. Jim Davis starred in it back in 53, 54. Stories of the Century TV show, that's it. And it's an old Western, and it's really, really well done, too. I like that one a lot. I think it ran for 2 seasons, maybe max 3. But Jim Davis, if you're going, who is that? That was JR's father, Jock Ewing, in the late 70s, early 80s. He played Jock Ewing, the dad, and he was in a TV show all the way back in the 50s. All right, let's keep stretching these hamstrings out. Some of the other 60s shows I didn't really get into. Of course, you gotta love the Green Hornet, Kato. I mean, that's just almost a masterpiece. Ran for like 25, 24 episodes, something like that. Like, that's just another classic show. Oh, okay. Are we talking about Stories of the Century? Yeah, I'm thinking that's what you're referring to, yeah. I mean, again, if you like old shows, it was a good one. I never heard of it either until I just stumbled across it one day on YouTube, so that's how I found that. Oh, the Green Hornet. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got to look it up. All episodes on YouTube as well. Bruce Lee stars as Kato. I think the guy's name was Van Johnson, who played the Green Hornet. Great show from the '60s. Only ran, I think, one season. All right, let's today we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Let's lay back here. We got to get a glute stretch here. Okay, so keep your leg on the ground. We'll bring this in, bring it over till you feel that glute stretching. There we go. If you're into that superhero stuff, yeah, I mean, you'll enjoy it. Okay, lay the right leg down, bring the left leg up and over. Can't deny I'm pretty sore today. Okay. I never could really. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I guess I can simply say it was very, very popular in the 70s, as you can just tell by the TV lineup of the day, right? You know, Batman, Robin had been around in the 60s for 3 seasons. Then they brought out the Green Hornet. We had the Superheroes animation series of the early 70s, mid 70s that was very popular into the late 70s. They brought out the $6 Million Man and Bionic Woman. Not to say that I want to classify them as superheroes, but it was in the same vein. The Incredible Hulk made its appearance. You know, they had the Greatest American Hero in the late 70s, which was pure cheese. They brought out the Spider-Man show, the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, lasted for a couple of seasons. Like, they were in that vein, so it was very, very easy to get caught up watching that stuff as a kid. So yeah, and with the superheroes thing, I mean, we had Aquaman. I loved Aquaman, actually. He was another one of my favorites. But yeah, and the Incredible Hulk TV show was very, very popular. All those shows were, to be honest. I mean, if you weren't into that, I mean, certainly we had the Love Boat. Yeah, it was animation series. It was all animation. It was all their superhero Saturday morning, you know, run that they had on television back in the day. But yeah, if you weren't into that, you could certainly go over to Bikini TV and the Love Boat. I mean, man, did they ever change things up with that? Yeah, I mean, that was pretty funny stuff, shall we say? And I mean, let's be honest, everybody made an appearance on the Love Boat. Like, everybody. Like, you could have been off television for 10, 15, 20 years, but you wanted to be seen on the Love Boat because it was a top show back in the day. Especially the first, I'd say, 2 to 3 years, 4 years. I mean, yeah. Everybody got a chance to be on that show. Even really, to be honest, even into the later, even mid-'80s, it was still had great ratings. Man, we've really run the gamut on TV shows today. Draconic King coming in. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just getting in the final stretches here this morning. Welcome in. We're having a trip down memory lane and classic TV shows. Yeah. We did the We talked about classic Canadian television shows that we watched, and we moved over to westerns, and now we moved over to all sorts of goodies, superhero television shows back in the 60s and 70s. Let's get back to this left side. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, Lou Ferrigno and the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, it was popular. Very, very popular show back in the day. I should just do this one first. Yeah. And I think there was an episode he even starred in. Actually, you just reminded me, there was a TV show called Heart to Heart, I think it was called, and Frank Zane starred in an episode. I just remember that. I saw that clip on YouTube probably a few months ago. Actually, there were a number of bodybuilders in that episode too, from like the Golds era of, 80, 81, 82. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and Frank Zane actually had he had speaking roles in it and everything, so yeah. I don't remember all the other bodybuilders, but I wish they would do more shows where you have bodybuilders. Yeah. Muscle Beach starred, he had a small role. Larry Scott was in that Muscle Beach movie. Annette Fenicello, or whatever her name was back in the day, back in the 60s, like 64, 65, right before he became Mr. Olympia. Arnold liked to include as many bodybuilders as he could. Yeah, and Conan the Barbarian he did. I think Franco Columbu was in that. Okay, let's get some thumb stretches in. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. The Terminator scenes from the future had a couple. Nice. Okay. All right, that's going to wrap it up for today. It's 6 a.m. I do have to run. I've got to get out of here shortly. Let's raid out. Let's do a fast raid here this morning. We'll see who's on today. And appreciate everybody hanging out, being here today. Had another quick one this morning. Appreciate you coming in. Ink Pitbull, Draconic King, Home Gym Physique. If you're still lurking, we'll see who's on this morning. Quickly, we'll go raid out and have some fun. Let's see who's on today. All right, let's go see my buddy up in Montreal. He's up there getting in his morning routine, and we'll go spend some time with him. All right, everybody, we'll be back this afternoon, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We got shoulders, and we'll have a good one this afternoon. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Great to see you, and we'll catch you later on today. Cheers, everyone.